Time to get the weekend started with Friday Night Baseball from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight we continue the road trip with the first of three between the Milwaukee Brewers and... Coming to the plate now, Lorenzo Cain. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Well behind... The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, this ball club is really hoping to see some improvement from Yasmani Grandal. He's coming off a month where he hit under 250, but you'd think with his ability, he should be able to turn things around and do it quickly. Maybe this and shoots him to being the player that he needs to be.
Coming to the plate now, Christian Yelich. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. 1-2 for Christian Yelich. Reyes is known to have exceptional stuff. His strikeout numbers are eye-popping, but at times he does get himself in hot water with the base on balls.
Matty V, the stuff has never been a question with this guy. It's been about containing the stuff and having command of the strike zone. He has really good strikeout pitches. The problem is he'll get ball one, he'll get ball two, and he sometimes isn't really in attack mode, and that leads him to walking a lot of batters.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Christian Yelich goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Just getting started here in St. Louis. And he chased it in the dirt. Molina gathers, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. And not what he wanted to do there, is now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Milwaukee leaves 1, and now the Cardinals get their first shot. Into the box now, Jose Martinez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up on the backhand. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, they really need Paul Goldschmidt to snap out of the funk he's been in. He went 0 for 3 last game. No big deal, only 3 ABs, but it was the way in which he looked going about those ABs. He didn't have a good look to him at all. We'll see if he can bounce back in this one.
The 3-2 one more time. Hit high and deep to right center. Cain is there as he had to travel a ways, but he makes the catch deep in the alley for the second out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. An inning in the books, scoreless on MLB Network. And he enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now at 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And he will take strike 3 called. He's got another one. 5 straight strikeouts, and that's the first out of the inning.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. High chopper to third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
3-2 now. Seven in a row. Flat out dominant. Here's Matt Carpenter, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Batting fifth.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that will bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung.
That's low.
Hit the target.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2. Tyler O'Neill is on deck. Seared down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Hit hard to the right side. Foul.
Think he was sitting on that pitch right there? He absolutely smoked that ball. You could tell the grimace on his face that he wanted to keep that one fair.
A payoff pitch one more time. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. At the plate, Tyler O'Neill. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Yelich is under it. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Yadier Molina. The 1-1 home. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now batting, number 66. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. The 1-1 home. There's a fastball that misses.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Fouled away. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
8 in a row. He got another one. What a roll he's on. 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And into bat next will be Freddie Peralta. 1-2 to the Brewers pitcher.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. So coming to the plate, Lorenzo Cain. The first 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Hit hard to short. Played on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Here's the second baseman now, Gordon Beckham. the middle. He's got it. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Back to the top of the order now. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Maria, right side. Here now the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Another one sent foul. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is the 1-1. This one is launched. Look at this. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. 45 home runs now on the campaign. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Stepping in now, Mike Moustakas. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Molina has it, and he makes the throw to first. Moustakas is retired, and there's one away. Striding into the box, Jesus Aguilar comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Stepping in, Travis Shaw. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. A solo home run there for Travis Shaw. Home run number 42 on the season, and the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Into the box, Yasmani Grandal. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Fouled off. The next 3-2. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
The left fielder.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Now batting, number 66.
In now, number 66. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So striding forward now, Marcell Ozuna. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that? And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
The first baseman.
1 man gone for the Cardinals in the 4th. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And this is taken in for the second out.
The batter.
Digging in to try it again, Matt Carpenter. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. 2 balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. The 2-2 one more time. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Austin Gomber will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Freddie Peralta. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And this is hauled in on the run for the out. And he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain. A little bit outside. 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. This is line to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it. Bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
In now, Christian Yelich. Fastball at the knees, maybe even below the knees, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 away. So stepping in, Mike Moustakas, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-1 misses, ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Bounce to first. Fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Brewers strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Into the box now, Tyler O'Neill. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. There is Moustakas to look it in for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Gordon Beckham. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. And that's in there, base hit. Colton Wong will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And that's into the corner, of foul ball and right. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Fouled away. O'Neill over at second. Beckham at first, one gone. Count remains 2-2. 2-2, here it is. And it's fouled away. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And he'll get there to make the catch right next to the tarp.
Now batting. The right fielder.
So striding in, Jose Martinez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The count now at 2-1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Skied into straightaway right. Yelich on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Cards claw back a bit on this. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far.
Number 62 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar. And he'll try to start things out here for the Brewers in their half of the 6th. Eric Thames will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. Hit hard on the ground to third. Taken in by Carpenter. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Travis Shaw comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Travis Shaw goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Look out, don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down. Eric Thames will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
For the Brewers.
Hitters
Now
count all the way. Here it comes.
Number 7.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline.
Thames.
That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
At the end of the day, it's all about result. He didn't do one thing right
Now
from an
batting.
offensive standpoint, but you know what? Enough's enough.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. Ozuna aboard here at first with nobody out. Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Digging in, Matt Carpenter. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And he fouls this one off. Working for the punch out and the offering. Lays off 2-2 now.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Matt Carpenter goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. And that one is gone!
And this is an all-familiar sight, something we've seen all season long. When they need a clutch hit or an offensive blast, he's their go-to guy, and this is just one example in a long line of many. He's fun to watch.
Count even at 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Here's Ryan Braun now.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Braun can't come up with that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Now at the plate, number 66. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
That's outside.
Outside, 2-1. Brewers shortstop ahead with a 3-1 count.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Hit to third. Carpenter has it. And that's the second out. So here now's the pitcher, Freddie Peralta. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Here now the 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Line drive to center field. King is right there, 1 down. Ready for another chance? Gordon Beckham. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more?
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Martinez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. He pops it up, and no one will track it down. Count still at 1-2. Now another 1-2. An off-speed pitch, no dice. It's 2-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So the 2-out hit keeps things alive for Marcell Ozuna.
I'm sure the boys on the bench appreciate that, AB, right there. Grinded out an 8-pitch at bat and was able to be successful and deliver a hit for the team.
Stepping in now, Marcell Ozuna. Ball taken there, 2-1 now. 2-2 to Marcell Ozuna.
2-2.
On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. The throw home. The throw here is not in time. He beats Grandal's tag.
Yeah, in a game like this, every run matters, and that RBI pushes the lead to 5-2, which almost feels insurmountable here late in this game. We'll see, though, if that's the case.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Matt Carpenter. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. Jordan Hicks has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 49.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And another foul ball. Another payoff pitch. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Ready now, Christian Yelich. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Settling in now, Mike Moustakas. And even though we discussed his power-hitting prowess earlier in the broadcast, we haven't gotten to see it on display so far in this one.
But every time this guy steps in the box, he's 1 swing away. If he misses over the heart of the plate, I promise you this ball's leaving.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. Fouled off. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Cain going back at the track, the wall, and it's gone as they add still another. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck, and a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping up now, Yadier Molina hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Line down the left field line. Grounded down the third baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 2-2 to the Cardinals catcher.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Count remains full. The next 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Now
stepping in, Gordon Beckham. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. He swings and misses. Throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Kane is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Dexter Fowler will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 one more time is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. But the Cards add on. Dakota Hudson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Digging in, Travis Shaw. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The next 3-2. Hit hard but fouled toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. There's ball 4. Andrew Miller takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Stepping into the box, Ryan Braun. Lifetime against Andrew Miller, a handful of plate appearances, and he's gone 4 for 6. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Thames on second. Shaw is over at first with 1 away. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Number 66, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. Squared that one up just a little late. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. So digging in now, number 66. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Another full count pitch on its way down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Freddie Peralta.
Orlando Garcia will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. For the current campaign, Arcia is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to.
And the slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he'll make the catch here to end it. And the Cardinals have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals.